Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Prop Circles 2 again. Check out this launch. I think I got it pretty much narrowed down pretty good. Very smooth. I did a little bit more fine-tuning in this video. This video is going to be a little bit long. There's a lot of stuff going on in this video that I was testing, trying out different functions. I have manual mode selected on a switch. I was playing around with bobbing the nose up and down. I did change the prop to a 9.45, which gave me a lot more speed, but I believe less torque. So the speed was pretty good. I was averaging about 85 to 88 miles an hour at full throttle. But the torque wasn't there. It wasn't really fast. I was pulling maybe 20 amps, and this is on a 1300 kV motor. So as you can see in this part right here in the video, I was just trying to climb up and trying to get an idea of how my settings are. I did cancel out the yaw stabilization, which definitely changed the way the plane yaws left and right constantly. It completely smoothed it out, so it does not do that anymore. I do now have, since my plane is faster, I'm getting Dolphin, and the Dolphin is definitely the settings in Inav. It has nothing to do with the plane at all. I flew in manual mode for the longest time. Towards the end of this video, I was doing some freestyle in manual mode, and the plane flew amazing. Flew amazing. I can't say any more when you see the end of the video. If you want to skip there and watch the end part of the video, it flew great. As you can see here, I'm just kind of like just mutzing around, checking out my throttle speed, climbing up. The wind here is probably about 5 to 6 miles an hour. We just had a rainstorm, so I just wanted to get some flight time because I believe this weekend is not going to be the greatest for doing any testing and any tuning. I'm just going to keep tuning this plane. Definitely a lot of tuning needs to be done in Inav. Inav 8.1, I think there's a lot of bugs in it, or they just have a lot of settings tweaked too high because of the bobbing up and down. The Dolphin effect is definitely done by Inav. I think I'm going to start messing around with the PIDs in Inav. I have an idea which ones I'm going to change, and I believe they should definitely stop the dolphining for sure. I believe the more speed you put into this, the more dolphin it's going to be due to the settings in Inav. I wish I was able to go back to Inav 6.1. I love the 6.1 Inav. But of course, you can't use DJI 3 and the earlier versions of Inav, so of course I gotta stay with 8.1, but I will figure it out. I will just keep doing more tuning. The plane launches beautifully. I'm still sitting at 15 and 1900 for my launch settings. Like I said, as I took off stabilization for yaw, when you do take it off, definitely check your settings because your yaw will be backwards, and then you got to go back and flip it. So your RudderVator on the left, when you're pushing the left stick, it goes down. When you end up changing it and taking off stabilization, it automatically flips it back. So you definitely got to change that. But it did improve a lot. Definitely. I will not be running yaw stabilization. But like in this video, like I said, is just a lot of testing, moving the sticks around, trying to make it do different things. I did a couple times try to do auto level and auto tune because most of the days I've been doing that, it's been really windy. So as you can see here, I'm just putzing around. I'm doing about 60 miles an hour. Cruising around. I'll probably do some more tweaking tonight on Inav and do some more testing tomorrow. What it looks like right now is I'm definitely going to move away from the 1300 kV motor, because it's definitely, I mean, that would be something for like cruising and just going long distance, because I was pulling at full throttle 20 amps. I could have flew probably for 30 minutes on my 4500 battery if I just, you know, cruise slow. It would be a good cruise motor, 1300 kV with a 9.45 prop. It's like just the same exact setup that the Dart XL uses. It cruised really nice, like I said, but it just started porpoising, and that is definitely from Inav. It's not from thrust angle on the back of the plane. I was in manual mode flying, and the thrust angle was perfect. It wasn't pitching down or pitching up. The center of gravity was dead on, and all my flight surfaces were level. And I just gotta say, it flew amazing. A couple parts in the video you're not gonna see. I was in manual mode. Up here, I'm just like bopping around in the sky. But like I said, when you do go set up your Dolphin, and if it's the RTH version, I would definitely go over your settings and stuff like that, and definitely go over leveling all your servos and stuff out, and put it in manual mode when you do all your leveling for all your servos. Don't have it in stabilization, because it's not going to work. So definitely, I mean, that is like a big tip, is when you're setting up your servos, put it in manual mode. Make sure it's in manual mode and you got full throws and all your sticks are centered, and do all your leveling. That is a must plus thing to do for the plane to fly. Any plane that you build, that's how you should do it. You should set it up. And I am using Reflex 4, and I tried 5. This is probably like my third flight at the field. I had it on 5. It was just too much pitch. It would go up too fast. And if you had like a 6S on it, it would be crazy. It would go up really fast. And I have my pitch set at 25 for launch. I could bring it down to 22, but 25 is perfect. If I go up with a higher kV motor and a different prop, and I get some speed, which I know which motor I'm probably going to use and what prop I'm definitely going to be using, because my other planes do 110 miles an hour with this setup, and I know darn well it's going to go that fast for sure. Because my Dart XL with the 1300 kV and the 9.4.5 prop does average about 80-85 miles an hour, and my Dolphin, the Dolphin Pro, that's how fast it goes, and it's only pulling 20 amps. So I know darn well I put this other setup in it, it's going to do 110 miles an hour. I don't need to do 130, I don't need to do 140. I think breaking 100 miles an hour is going to be fast enough. I like to just cruise around, do some flowy stuff, a little bit of tricks and flips here and there, and I like to go out long range a lot and just fly around with my son. So I'm not really into, you know, doing 140 to 160 miles an hour racing. It's if I want to do that, I just want to put a 6S in it. Love going upside down, as you just seen in the video. Like I said, I'm just messing around here in the video, doing some flips and tricks. I did watch a couple other people's videos on their maiden flights and stuff like that. I know a lot of them are having problems and issues trying to set it up in Inav. Once I get to the point where I'm happy with my Inav settings, I will probably share them. I've been working on this plane after work every day and putting a lot of time into it. I want to just get something that's going to be solid, and we're not going to have the Dolphin effect, and you'll be able to put any motor on it and get the speed out of it and be able to fly for you. And I think this video right here is just showing you how close I am to that. I have no stabilization on my video. Like I said, it's not windy, so it's really flowy. I love it. And this is getting towards the end of the video. I will definitely have some more videos out of my testing and my tuning. I'll give you guys some pointers and some tips if you need them. I appreciate everybody throwing comments down below and also liking my videos, and definitely hit that subscribe button and that bell if you want to see more videos by me or any of that good stuff. And like I said, guys, I definitely appreciate everybody. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing here, is because I enjoy the hobby. I'm not looking to make millions of dollars off of doing this. It's just I've been into this hobby since the late 70s, early 80s. So I just enjoy the hobby and just trying to share my knowledge with other people. And this is the flow part I was talking about at the end, how dialed in this plane is getting. And this is in manual mode. I have no stabilization, and the whole entire video I've been using my tail turning, and the tail is using yaw and elevator on the tail. Works perfect. I don't have any other mixes. I have regular ailerons on the wings. I don't have no other mixing. I don't have any more, on the elevons. I don't have elevons, so I don't have pitch and roll. It's just ailerons. And landing was perfect. I couldn't ask for a better landing. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Take care.